Hey, magical beings, how are you all doing tonight? Okay, so I was just in meditation and have been prompted to come on here and do a video about a couple of things. All right, so what I'm being told is that this is for a collective of people who feel very, very oppressed right now. You feel very oppressed in your home, in your city, in your neighborhood, in the family dynamics that you might be a part of. Whatever it might be for you, it's like it feels like the Ten of Wands in Tarot. It feels like the Ten of Swords in Tarot, and it feels like it's ongoing. And despite all of your efforts, it doesn't seem like the situation is changing. And so I'm just coming on here to basically say you're not alone. There are so many of us out there who are still in situations that seem impossible. What they want me to express is that when something seems impossible, it's actually an opportunity. It's an opportunity to remove limits and to show yourself that there is always a way forward. Okay, so with that being said, I have been guided to actually show this collective a few of the things that I have been doing that have been incredibly helpful. Okay, I just want to say, first of all, none of your efforts are in vain. Okay, despite where all of you all are at, what timeline you're on, where you're at in your journey, whether you're just waking up, whether this video might wake you up, whether you have been at this for 27 years is the number, which might be significant for somebody. No matter where you're at, if you're a part of this collective, and you've made it this far and you are still breathing, you are absolutely ascending to levels where people cannot touch you. Here's the thing, is that if you don't realize that and you don't nail that belief in, and not even just that, if you don't have that knowing, then people will continue to use your, I'm sorry, but use your ignorance against you. And they will continue to throw illusions at you and create opportunities for where fear can creep in and keep you at a lower vibration. Here's the thing, you're not at that vibration. If you are a part of this collective, you naturally vibrate very, very high. But if you yourself allow those beliefs to settle in, then those lower vibrational things are going to be able to kind of mess with you. But it's really them using your fear against you. Okay, I hope this is making sense. You absolutely are not being truly affected anymore by anything that they're doing, okay? If you're seeing this video and the Most High told me the right people will see this video, it will find the right people at the right time, and it is like, it feels so like important that I like get this message out. Like it feels really I don't want to say like it's a warning, but it just feels like really immediate. Like it's coming like from my heart space. Like, and I'm really, really, I know that I'm talking to people out there who have done the work, who have done so much, gone above and beyond, I'm hearing, in their efforts to disconnect from these people, places, and things that no longer serve them. Now, for some of you, it's that you have to ask. You have to ask your guides, you have to ask your angels, you have to ask the ascended masters, your ancestors, whoever you talk to, whoever you feel closest to, ask the Most High, whoever, all right? You have to ask, like, show me signs, show me that I'm, where I think that I am. Show me that I cannot be affected by this anymore. Show me what to do next. Even if I don't know the outcome fully, please guide me to take that next step. Now, here's the thing, they can't take that step for you, right? You're the soul who chose to come and inhabit the vessel that you're in, to do the work that you're doing, to help rise the vibration of this planet, right? To help people and this planet itself heal. And honestly, you all, it is not even it's on such a larger scale. This is like a galactic scale, which is why a lot of you resonate with being a starseed and resonate with being from somewhere else. Like you're longing for home all of the time, which is not here. Some of you feel like you've never been here before, and that is actually because you have not been here before. You're just a volunteer. You volunteered to come here and do this work. And you're selfless and you're amazing and you're fucking awesome and you're killing it. And you need to tell yourself that every day. That's why affirmations, like, don't use whatever works for you. So I'm gonna show you a couple of things that work for me. And these are like this, like, all right, I'm sorry, I'm being told to start somewhere else. Okay, so a couple of days ago, I woke up and it's like I can tell that I have leveled up. I can tell that I'm very disconnected from everything that's going on around me. I very clearly see what the fuck is going on. I really do. But I also can see that people think that they're intimidating me still, and it's not. They're just not. It's just that I'm typically silent. I honestly wouldn't even come on and make this video. It's just that I have been, like, my guides are not gonna stop until I get this out, okay? And that's how it is sometimes. But yeah, so I just maintain silence, maintain energetic integrity, and I keep my protection high, 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 high. But a few days ago, I woke up and there was some, I was having some pretty mystical experiences, which is another thing that told me, wow, like my chakra system has been upgraded. I am seeing crystal clear in my third eye. I can definitely tell my crown has been activated in some way. Like I'm just receiving these things, and it's such a natural forward movement and like a natural understanding, like a natural knowing. And I'm recognizing these mystical experiences, right? I'm not missing them. So I woke up the other morning and I was led to go find actually this crucifix, okay? Because the day before I was watching a wonderful woman on YouTube who had said, look, get a crucifix. If you're dealing with vampires, you need to invest in a crucifix. And I was like, well, I think I have one or two, but it's like with my old jewelry, I haven't gone through in forever. So I started with one little container, and not only, I didn't find this right away, but I started to find all of these gemstones and symbols and signs and synchronicities. It was like spirit had woken me up in the morning and said, you need to go digging because you have already in your possession all the things you need right now. And I was like, that's so cool. So I found these earrings, right? Yeah. Hold on. Sorry. Right, hold on. There we go. You see that? That's black onyx. Yeah, upside down triangle is a symbol for the divine feminine, okay? And then yeah, that right there, like the decoration on the, like the metal, that's actually like very, like a tribal, like symbol for like a tribal symbol, like native symbol. And then I found this ring, also black onyx and silver. Like, what? I found citrine. I also realized that this necklace right here, right, that is citrine. And then I found a ring, I don't have it with me out here, that's also citrine. So I'm like, black onyx and citrine, wow. So I looked those up. Beautiful stones to work with together. And if you have clear quartz, that raises the vibration of both of them. But the black onyx really works with your root chakra and helps with grounding and all kinds of cool stuff. And so the citrine is actually for like energy and creativity, right? With the orange, Roy G. Biv, right? So orange is for your sacral chakra. So like for creativity, like that's your creative energy center right there. And so it was just like the cool, because I had already been working on my root chakra. Like I had I didn't have a red candle, so I just got some red construction paper and then wrote all kinds of affirmations on them. And then I wrote a couple of quantum codes also that have to do with your root chakra. And so I've been burning that. And so I was like, wow, this is very, very cool. So then, I mean, I found turquoise, which is like, it was like a Navajo Indian bracelet with like beautiful turquoise, all kinds of stuff. And I kept digging. I finally found this crucifix and another one. And then I found this hematite, which I was told to invest in. And look, I already had it, okay? I already had this. I already had this is like a sunburst with citrine in it, right? And then this representing, we know what this represents, okay? But look, the sun, okay, Spirit has been talking to you all. I just made a video maybe last week or something, like Spirit is telling on everybody, like everywhere I look. Like karmics are getting in trouble. Like they think that we don't know, but if you're paying attention, like everything that's happening to you, all the ways they're trying to oppress you, like it's all being called out, all right? So I have a couple of things that are really, really important because I don't want to make this too long. Today's animal spirit is the beaver, okay? And so I have some notes. I'm sorry to have to read this, but it's a lot to commit to memory, all right? First of all, I heard there's an effing tower coming and no enemy of the Most High is safe. All right, so that's a message for today. Oh, and then I got my cards over here, and that's on the top of the deck. Seriously, it just is. Like, I just set it down. Like, look, the tower coming to the Page of Pentacles is bringing a plan down to earth, okay? There's a tower to these plans. And, the next card. Right? There's a tower to these plans to confuse you, all right? To make you confused. See, there's a snake in the grass. Like, yeah. I'm, like... it's like this activation is making everything so crystal clear. Like you cannot deny that this is happening, okay? So the beaver symbolizes industry creation, teamwork, and persistence. All right, so it says to use hard work and persistence to get things done, using your sharp skills, like their teeth, right? To cut through obstacles and build something lasting, never quitting until the job is done. All right, I think some of you are letting this fear hold you back, which is completely understandable if you just have had, you know, witchcraft done on you your whole life, and like breaking through all of that can be almost impossible, right? But no, it is an opportunity to discover new ways to move forward. There's always a way forward. That's like a mantra I keep hearing. There's always a way forward. Also, I keep hearing crying won't help you now. So like people are really getting a lot of karma. Okay, you may not see it. They may be crying crocodile tears, but like there is nobody is safe. All right. I think that the Most High is actually just pissed and he's had enough. Also, something about somebody out there really needing to know that you are enough. Like the things that you have are enough. See, like me finding all of these cool things, like I have everything I need. I have enough. You have enough. You have what you need. Actually, what I'm hearing is that if you just meditate for a little bit, okay? Calm down, do some breath work, maybe do some yoga if you prefer like an active form of meditation. Then take a look around your home and see what stands out to you, right, in your third eye. See what pops to you, because that will be your clue. Those things that pop out to you will be your clues on what to do next, on how to take that step forward. And there'll be like physical, visible clues right in front of you. Okay, because clearly, the divine is ready, like the divine is wanting you to start building your own legacy, which is like educating yourself on whatever, if you're having dreams about certain things, if you have something that's on your heart that has been for a long time, you have to bust through the illusion by just doing it. This is all this is. It's just people, entities, honestly. It's demonic forces that use humans. Do you understand? That use humans who who are wounded, who are open to it, who a lot of them don't even know they're being used. Some of them do. Some of them are fucking agents. They've sold their soul. They know, they don't give a shit. This is their job, but they love it. All right? But you have to break through the illusion. You can't. No one can hurt you. None of this shit is gonna harm you, okay? Unless you let it. Unless you let that fear sink in. You have got to step forward, okay? Knowing you are protected, knowing you are safe, knowing this is why you are here, and this is a test, is to just bust through the fucking illusion. Who cares who you piss off? Who cares what the fuck these barely humans think? It doesn't matter anymore. There's no going back to the old way. We literally, Pluto is moved into Aries. There's no more weaving all of these illusions and not doing shit, okay? I'm sorry, not Pluto, Neptune. Neptune and Aries now, all right? That means that's like a plant, that's action, okay? Like they're either gonna have to do something or not, but it's time for action, all right? To use what has come up from your unconscious, from doing all of the work that you've done, okay? Because everybody who I'm talking to out there, unless you're my hater, welcome. I hope you have a nice time. I hope you learned something. Thank you for getting me paid. Okay, I'm just saying, every time that I level up, it's because somebody's attacked me and I didn't kill myself, pardon me, unalive myself, or go crazy, or, fall into depression. Because you know what? I already did those cycles. I learned those lessons, and we all get to let it go and move on, okay? So now we're here, we've balanced our shadow and our light, okay? That's what we've been working on, is coming into union with ourself. And when you do that, and this is what I heard earlier, when you do that, it unlocks your unconscious. It brings the unconscious to the surface. And what that really means is that it gives you access to your Akashic records. Okay, all of this talk about like the enemy trying to access your Akashic, and no, dude, like you have to do the work to do that. And you now have access to your Akashic. So if there is a specific artist or poet or philosopher or person in history that you are incredibly drawn to, that keeps smacking you in the face, either that's a guide for you, or there's something there very significant about a past life that you have lived, and I would look into that, okay? That's all I'm gonna say, because I think those of you who are meant to get what I'm saying, you're gonna get it. Start taking notes about these things that are repetitively coming up, these signs, these symbols. Write down your dreams. Seriously, keep a notebook next to your bed. Write them down, even if it's just a sentence or two, just whatever stands out, all right? Because oftentimes, big, huge ringing in my right ear right now. Okay, that is confirmation that we're onto something, okay? I want to tell you, if there is somebody familiar in your dreams, somebody that you went to school with or something that's very random, it's oftentimes your spirit team placing somebody familiar in your dream so that you will remember the dream, okay? Also, dreams have a lot of symbolism and metaphor. In fact, right now, for all of us, there's just something about metaphors and symbols and signs that are very important. It's really important that we write these things down and we make an effort to look up that stuff, to see what it means, or to go within and see what comes up for you, okay? Because this is all about guiding you to the next step in your soul purpose. And because we're here now, we have to be, like, it's action time. Neptune in Aries is so important for some reason. It just is. But it's action time, all right? Like, let the endings happen, okay? Let the towers fall, except for them, it's going to be these kind of towers. Oof, so sorry. Sorry. I try so hard not to be sarcastic about this, but as you know, this has just been ridiculous and ongoing, and it's exhausting. So it's nice to know that now we're being told to move forward. All right. We have to fucking just overcome the illusions, and it's just an illusion. Once you step forward, you will not be scared. It's nothing. In fact, these people are scared. They're so scared that you're going to realize that it's just an illusion, and you're going to move forward, and you are going to be every fucking thing that you came here to be. You're going to do every fucking thing that you came here to do. Do you understand? you're going to be celebrated, you're going to be whatever it is, okay? But I do want to interject and just say it's important that we recognize that this is such a spiritual and energetic thing. It's not about fame and fortune. For some of us, that will be our inheritance, right? That will be a part of our purpose. But it's actually about getting into alignment and raising our vibration. And it's the energetic work that we're doing that's really helping, okay? That's really doing the job. All right, so with that being said, the beaver, on to the next point is creativity and building. All right, so transforming your environment, your inner to your outer, right? As above, so below. As within, so without, right? Whatever you're doing internally, whatever's going on internally there's going to be an external expression of your internal life. That's how that works. Okay? So transforming your environment and life through persistent action, turning ideas into reality by constructing tangible results. All right, I think that's pretty straightforward. Using your natural skills and abilities, okay, your natural creativity to start building something for yourself. For some of you, that might even be changing your home environment or moving furniture around. But whatever it is, it's time to get building using your innate gifts. Okay, I think that's part of this next one here, or what coming down. Okay, teamwork and cooperation, importance of collaboration, and valuing each individual's contribution to achieve a common goal. Okay, we are all here to achieve a common goal. The non-dual part of it is that the collective is basically acting as a whole to accomplish what we're here to do, right? But as an individual, we each have a piece of the puzzle, right? So figuring out what your soul purpose is and taking that next action step, that's where we're at right now. All right, so resourcefulness, use available resources wisely and use your inherent talents effectively for community and self-growth. All right, so this is where I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like, use available resources. Everything you need, you have. Every freaking thing you need, you have. Dude, this is weird. I know it's kind of gross. It's carrier oil with frankincense and myrrh that I've had for like 2 or 3 years. It was sitting on top of my refrigerator. I found that a couple of days ago, and I started to bless myself. I blessed all the doors and windows in my home. I really kind of went a little crazy, but it's so helpful. It's so, because we're being called to up our protection right now because people are getting their shit. So we are going to be projected upon even more. Plus, when we're right at the precipice of leveling up and that breakthrough, the devil comes at us like 1,000 times harder. So this is another way you can up your protection. And you don't have to have frankincense and myrrh, essential oil. You can actually, I'm hearing, just use like a really nice olive oil or just whatever you have. Just make sure that you sit down, you spend some time with it, you put your intention into it, okay? You bless it, and then you can use it. Let me see what else, because this video is getting a little long for my taste, so I'll probably just make another one and finish this up. So anyway, if you want to look into the beaver animal spirit, that's coming in big right now. But the beaver appears when you need motivation to start or finish a big project, to encourage collaboration and teamwork. This is us all coming together, staying in our lane. As Gandhi says, be the change you wish to see. I'm paraphrasing, but stay in your lane. And some of you, it might be collaboration and teamwork that's coming up, but I'm thinking like an expanded view here, us all doing our part, us all getting that motivation to start or finish that big project, right? Because that's our piece, it's our contribution. Okay, also the next one is to remind you to create a secure base or sanctuary in your life. Like the beaver has like a dam or a lodge, to create some internal place that feels safe and then no one can fuck with, no entity can fuck with, no illusion can fuck with. A place when you go within, I call it your happy place. For me, I love water, and it's very purifying and calming to me. So I'm like laying on top of the ocean, right? And the waves are just gently waking me, okay? Gently waking me down and down and down into my subconscious mind, right? I'm almost hypnotizing myself. That's my safe place. Nobody can go there but me. Fucking nobody can go there but me. Because they can't, despite what they want you to think, they can't, like, that's not a place they can go to, okay? And I'm gonna give you, if you've held on this long, I'm really gonna give you a channel that you need to check out. And I should have started with this. Actually, listen, this channel is called SubliminalTea. It's on YouTube. For those of you who have waited or gotten this far in this video and are still listening, this is why. SubliminalTea channel on YouTube. When you go there, she mixes like the Bible and that kind of stuff with quantum physics, okay? She's mixing the spirituality with the science, okay? And this person is so incredibly gifted. She is for the collective, okay? This is for you, okay? And it is going to knock your socks off. Okay, listen, they're like between 8 and 10 minutes long, all right? She's got specific ones for everything, every type of witchcraft, every type of binding spell, every type of evil, everything. And I'm telling you, listen to one, wait one day. I guarantee you, you are gonna notice the biggest difference. And also, so are the people that have been attacking you, because it's all being returned to sender. It's like she has encoded, because I'm not as brilliant as that. That's not where I'm smart. Like, she has found a way to encode and to put together these subliminals, and they're not like 3 hours long, okay? 8 to 10 minutes. Some of them you do need to, it's suggested that you listen to every day. Some of them not. You're gonna have to read the information and like follow the directions. But she is so detailed, and they are so highly effective. Also, sorry. The Ankh is really important. I had one right here, but my air came on and it got blown off. It's really important. And I don't have one. I'm snowed in right now, or it's like, it's freaking cold in my car. I haven't shoveled it out. But I just drew one, okay? And for some reason, it's like super fucking important. For those of you who resonate with an Egyptian heritage, background, past life, or those, gods walking among men, I guess. So important that you have that symbol around you. That symbol is just important right now. So it means life, or the breath of life, okay? It's sometimes referred to as the key of life or the key of the Nile. For some reason, seeing this symbol, looking at it, reading about it, learning about it, drawing it, buying one, ordering one, whatever, you need it to activate you in some way. It's a key. You understand? It's a key for you. I hate that mine just flew back. I don't know if I'll have to move my whole thing here to get it, but it signifies the power to give and to sustain life, okay? It's about fertility, motherhood, creation, the balance of masculine, the T part, and feminine, the loop part of an Ankh, okay? Super important stuff here. It represents the celestial world and the spirit of Ra, okay? We are bringing the spirit of Ra to this planet right now. That's the kind of activation that we're going through, all right? Literal sun energy. We're talking Christ consciousness, sun energy. Do you understand? Sun, Ra, Christ consciousness, all right? Speak, spirit. Fucking speak, dude. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to leave you with a couple of quotes from the Bible. All right. If this is not something that interests you, cool, click off. If it is, these are really powerful. And if I were you, I would like read them. I started reading Psalms 91 and Psalm 23 every morning, sometimes Psalm 46 and Psalm 121 as well, okay? It has made such a world of difference. And in just a short amount of time, like the Most High comes to me, speaks to me, the relationship that I have. I'm not talking about the God in the Bible. That's the demiurge. And if you don't know what that is, it will find you, and you'll learn about Archon and all of that. Okay, but I'm talking about the Most High God, okay? It says, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is from me, says the Lord. That's Isaiah 54:17. All right. Psalm chapter 3, verse 3. But you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, the one who lifts my head high. All right. We do know the Most High God likes to be praised, likes to be recognized, because let's face it, you wouldn't be here if he did not create you. And you are literally a ray of him. I'm sorry, they. Yeah, there is no gender when we're talking about something this expansive. It's hard to find the human words to even express it. But anyway, 2 Corinthians 10 verses 4 and 5. The weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. We demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself up against knowledge of God, and we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. Okay? On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. The weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world, okay? This is a spiritual battle, people. Theologians 5 verse 23. May God himself, the God of peace, sanctify you through and through. May your whole spirit, soul, and body be kept blameless at the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. Kept blameless at the coming of our Lord. Okay, can we just go ahead and say it? The second coming is Christ consciousness. It's a state of consciousness, a state of being, an expanded way of being, all right? Psalm 23:3. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. All right. Jeremiah 30:17. But I will restore you to health and heal your wounds, declares the Lord, because you are called an outcast, Zion, for whom no one cares. An outcast of Zion, for whom no one cares. Man, of course we've been the outcast. Of course we've been the black sheep. But because of that, you will be restored to your health and your wounds will be healed, okay? Get into the Bible, not for the religion, for the actual coded messages. These, when you speak these, this is your weapon, okay? This is how you protect yourself, all right? Joel 2:25. I will repay you for the fears the locusts have eaten, the great locust and the young locust and the other locust and the locust swarm, my great army that I sent among you. Okay. I will repay you for the fears, the illusion, the demonic crap, all of this stuff that we've been going through. It's just time. And if you've waited this long, listen, a couple more things, because you've probably seen this like written all over me, all right? 3333 as I say this. These are quantum codes, okay? Quantum codes. They're not difficult to find. Just type them into Google and you will find so many. I can't even, there's not enough paper for me to write down like all the freaking codes. But I was guided to give you, and I will leave it in the description as well as the SubliminalTea and a link to it, okay? Because that is so important. All right. This one is for financial independence, all right? Because I feel like, because I'm talking to a collective that is oppressed, a lot of it has to do with the fact that you have had witchcraft done on your finances for a very long time. SubliminalTea, go there. I'm telling you, it will break that shit off of you in an instant. And you're going to be like, wow. But faith without works is dead, right? So that's one way. You have to, let's reinforce that. Let's use some quantum codes, okay? Look, I have them written on my water bottle. I don't know if you can see that, right? On my body. I put them on paper and burn them, okay? Use the elements. Yes, use the elements. It is okay to do this shit. You're not doing anything but telling the universe, hi. This is how we speak to the universe. The universe speaks to us through angel numbers. We speak to the universe too. We can use these to tell the universe, hi, this is the thing I need right now. The universe doesn't know until you tell it, okay? Look at that. I have my little spring water, love my spring water, right? Because water is vibration. It holds the vibration, right? And numbers are vibration, pardon me. And your body, mostly water, all right? So if you can put the vibration of the things that you need, right, into your body, it's a really cool way to get yourself to the vibration that you need to be to receive, to allow the things that are supposed to come to you. That as well as sound frequencies, okay? Get into Solfeggio healing frequencies. Get into them, okay? You want to work with the root chakra? Find a video for 396 hertz. That's for the root chakra, all right? That's for healing the root chakra. Okay, 639 hertz, that's for your heart. 741, that's for your throat. You're feeling blocked, you're feeling like you can't speak your truth. Play some 741 hertz, like just pure tone. There's so many options out there. Also, confidence in speaking your truth, the quantum code for that, and the spaces do matter, okay? 885 space 456 space 321. All right, write it on you, put it on your water, put it on a piece of paper and burn it. Listen to 741 hertz, 741 frequency. All right, if you're having trouble speaking your truth, if your throat is blocked, and you know that is a part of your purpose, do the things that it takes to unblock that shit. Okay, so financial independence. This one has no spaces. It is 365-7745. And again, I'll leave this below. 365-7745. And then to manifest money. This is a long one. No spaces. To manifest money. 979-8733-714-615. 979-8733-714-615. Yeah, I know I'm being listened to, so I'm giving this away, but dude, all you gotta do is go online. It's right there. But if it's not meant for these people, I mean, you know, whatever. And there was one more. Oh, to accelerate the healing process at all levels, that number is 128. Okay? Is there anything else, Spirit? Is there anything else, Spirit, that you would like for me to share with the collective today? Okay, I think that's it. All right, you all. If you've literally made it this far, I am so grateful. Thank you so, so much. Please know that the divine loves you, okay? Your ancestors, your guides, the angels, they are so effing proud of you. They love you so much. They are, I'm hearing like walking beside you. There are signs and symbols all around you. There is no need to fear. Break through the illusion, okay? Don't forget to ask for help and be open to receiving that help, okay? All right, you all. I've taken enough of your time. I hope you have a wonderful night. I love you so much. I know that a lot of people out there, you have a lot of readers, they're all saying the same thing to you, but legitimately, okay, I live my life every day first for me because I have to have that self-love, right? Then for the divine, because that's my creator. And then for you all, because it's us that have come here together. We have volunteered to come here and do this together. And so if I'm not doing it for you, I wouldn't have a reason to wake up in the morning, all right? I want the best for you all. I want for you all to have every opportunity and chance you can, okay? To get through this stuff and break on through to the other side, all right? Break on through to the other side. Yeah, Jim Morrison. Okay. Have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are when you're hearing this. I am sending you so much love. We've got this, okay? Hey, back there, that's my Isis, my Mother Mary, and my Mary Magdalene, and my kitty cat. I don't know. A friend of a friend did that. That's all Sharpie. That is all black Sharpie marker. Can you believe that? There's so much symbolism in this. It's crazy. Anyway. All right, guys. I love you. Bye.